Hey everyone, welcome back to our next exciting episode of Beyond the Book, where we choose amazing children's stories from nowadays and we create some awesome activities that you can do after reading together. My friend Ella decided to join me for this story and this craft, so we'll see how she does with this one. So today's story is one of my favorites. It is called All Because You Matter by Tami Charles and illustrated by Bryan Collier. It is a beautiful story that shares the important message, especially for Black and brown children, that you matter, we all matter. And that's a really important message for all young kids to hear, to know that they are important. And so our craft activity that we're doing after we read you this story is called a leaf collage. So in the story, you can look at all the amazing illustrations by Bryan Collier, and he uses a lot of really cool textures in the leaves that he uses for the pages. So we're going to use our own type of leaf creativity today. All we need are things that we can find at home. So I have tacky glue. We're gonna need some glue. We're gonna need some scissors. I have kid scissors here, or you can ask your mom and dad to help. I have some actual leaves that I went outside to find. My leaves are all green right now, but soon in the fall, they're gonna be changing colors. So you might get a lot more different colored leaves. And then I also found some more paper around my house. You could use construction paper. You could use like magazine cutouts. You could use wallpaper. Anything that has kind of an interesting color or an interesting pattern or texture that you like. I found a couple here. This one has snowflakes in. I thought that was fun. And then I also have a regular black piece of construction paper that's going to be my background. So the whole idea of this collage then is to use your creativity and use the leaf shapes to create something. It could be just a collage of different colors. You could try to create a self-portrait out of your leaf shapes. You could do whatever you want. I think I'm going to try a self-portrait today. So the first steps are, I have my leaves here, so I don't really need to cut them out. I may choose later on to do some little designs if I need to cut out the actual leaves, but I'm going to leave that for later just to see. But with the other paper I have here, I need to cut out a leaf design. So I might actually grab some crayons because that will help me to find my leaf shape. Crayons nearby. All right, here I've got my crayon, and I think I'm going to start with this blue piece of paper. I love this shape, very nice. And then I'm going to create some leaf shapes. Look like this kind of. I kind of drew two kind of crescent shapes. Put them together, like a leaf. Looks similar to my leaves here. I'm gonna draw a couple more of them. You can also try different sizes. You can try big leaves, small leaves, whatever you choose. Next, it's time to cut out my leaves. All right, now I have a bunch of little blue leaves. Now it's trying to try some other colors. Put that to the side. Let's do a textured one. Let's maybe do this one. It's got little stars on it. Cool. I'm gonna fold this over again, and then I'll do some more cutting. Now I have some more star leaves. All right. Now that I have two different colors of leaves and I also have my other leaves here, I'm going to start drawing and start creating my collage. Now, since I chose to do a self-portrait, I need to kind of think about how I look and how I'm going to interpret that on my paper. So I know my head face shape is an oval. So I'm going to start with that. I have a white crayon here that I'm going to kind of use to help guide me. There's my head, my oval. I know I have eyes then, so I'll make a spot for eyes. Little circles. I know I'll have to do a nose, and I know I'll have to do a mouth. have to do a neck. I'll have to do my shirt. At the bottom. Forgot my hair. Got to do that too. So here's my rough sketch of myself. Now I get to do the collage part, which means I'm going to cover up some of this with my leaves. Now, since I'm going to be interpreting myself, I don't need to do exactly what I look like. I don't need to do the exact color shirt I'm wearing, but I'm going to be creative in my colors and my textures and my patterns. And I can also use my real leaves here for certain aspects of myself. So let's see. I think I'm going to start with my face. So I got my glue coming down here, and I'm going to just do a little bit on the top of my forehead. Just a thin layer. I'm going back and forth. Then I'm going to use my blue leaves to do kind of a nice textured forehead up there. I love that. Cool. Doesn't really look like me, but that's all right. It's not supposed to look like me. It's supposed to be creative. Let's do another line of blue leaves. There we go. Putting some more blue leaves down. Oops, I got two stuck together. There we go. Let's do another layer. I'm kind of overlapping some of my leaves too. And then I think I just have the one more layer on the bottom. Here we go. You can see some of my crayon marks, but that's okay. So there I used the outline of my face as an example and as a guide so I could put my blue in. There we go. All right, now what should I do next? I think I'm gonna work on my neck next. And to do that, I think I might do a different color. I think I might do actually a mix. I'm gonna do some of my stars, my neck and my shirt, and then I'm gonna do some of actual leaves. Let's see how this turns out. All right, so there I did my one color for my neck and my shirt. Now I'm gonna add some leaves and be a little bit more creative here. I'm gonna add some big leaves and some small leaves. Oh my goodness, I love that choice. I think that came out really cool. I love the different textures and patterns that I have with the leaves and the star paper. All right, last part I have to do is my hair, and then I'll go into the details on my face. Now, I really liked these and thought these would be very cool to be my hair. So let's take a look. Let's try it. I have to be a little trickier with this. I'm gonna put some glue down, going down on one side of my hair. Again, not too much. And then I might have to measure it. And then cut it off a little bit right here. And then put my hair down. Hair's kind of flying off there. It's okay. Let's try another piece. This does make a really interesting hair look. Let's try the other side. Same process, putting some glue on, spreading some glue around, and then taking my large hair pieces, putting them on. There we go. I'm going to be careful lifting it to show you. Pretty cool, huh? I'm really impressed with that. Love looking at the different textures and the creativity, all the different things I can do. All right, now I need to do my eyes, my nose, and my mouth. And I think I'm also going to use leaves for that as well. I think I'm going to find 2 small eyes, or small leaves, that are similar size. I'll make them my eyes. And then I'll find a bigger one to make my mouth. And then maybe I'll cut a little one for my nose. Cut a leaf in half and then make it like a little triangle for my nose. Put some glue on there. There we go. Here is my leaf collage portrait. Pretty cool, huh? Doesn't look like me, but it's interesting how I use my own creativity to design it. Very cool. I hope you guys enjoyed that craft, and I hope you enjoy the story All Because You Matter. It's such an important story for lots of kids to hear. All right, guys, have fun. We'll see you later.